Hey loves, welcome back to the channel, and if it is your first time here, hey boo. So in today's video we will be diving into the trendy Patewo and base with spikes. So first things first, you always want to make sure you start on freshly washed hair. And my hair, I did stretch my hair using the African threading method. Yes, I did not use heat today, so my hair is washed, conditioned and stretched. So she started by parting my hair down the middle. I did not want the hair to be right at my nape, so I asked her to take it up a little bit. But you do you, boo. You can do whatever you want. You can have yours as low as your nape, but I feel like taking it up a little bit is going to look better aesthetically than otherwise. This video is very detailed, and I feel like it is also beginner friendly. You can literally see I had to zoom in to make sure you guys get like as detailed and in-person tutorial as possible. So with any feeding braid, you always want to make sure you start with your hair before you add in the extensions. So she added a little bit of extension to make sure the hair is neat and so that it will last long. I am using the crystal in color 1B. So we decided to not to make it so plain. We decided to make the hairstyle not to be so plain. She decided to make these little swirls to give it a little bit of character so that it doesn't look so plain and boring. So this my braider. She has been doing my hair since 2016 17. She is really good, and she's like the only other person I let braid my hair. The times I've cheated on her, I regretted it badly. But sometimes she is busy and she cannot braid my hair, especially when I am in a rush. So yeah, she is my plug, and she braids so well, and her hands doesn't hurt as much. So this video is really detailed, and oh my goodness, this hairstyle, when I saw it the first time I saw it, I knew I had to get it done because I knew for a fact it was going to complement me so much. It is all over Pinterest and Instagram, and surprisingly I have been looking for a tutorial of this hairstyle on YouTube to no avail. So I decided to create one for you guys. So if you want to do this hairstyle, you can actually do it yourself, but since I had nails on and I didn't want to go through the stress of doing it myself, I had to come here for her to do it. So you basically just have to follow, you do exactly what you see her doing here. We used a little bit of edge control to clean up the part. Of recent I have been trying to like stay away from edge control, but even though it makes the hair look neater, I feel like after a day or two your scalp start itching. But you do you, and I like the fact that she did not use so much edge control, like unlike other braiders, they slap on so much edge control on your hair. At the end of the day, your hair starts itching so bad. So I think if you're braiding your hair, you can ask the stylist to use as little product as possible. So like I said, she did the feeding method. She started with my own hair, then slowly added in the extension as she goes, and this is just to help the braid look neater and last longer. I was actually given the extensions, and I'm one of those people, I don't mind giving extensions, and I feel like when I give extension, it matches the speed of the braider because I give the extensions very fast as I make hair myself. So I know the speed is kind of dependent on the person giving the attachments. So guys, this video is very detailed, like I said, from parting and actual braiding. So if you are not very good at cornrows, I think if you look at her finger placement and the speed of the video and you follow this tutorial like detailedly, I feel like you are going to get the hang of it. You are going to be able to braid yourself because I find this video is so detailed. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you like this hairstyle? Have you seen it before? Will you be trying it out? I don't know. I never used to have dandruff, but of recent my scalp has been flaking so badly. And to think that I washed my hair a couple of days ago before actually installing this style is really a call for concern, and I might have to do something about it. And I apologize for the shaky videos, guys. The lady I asked to help me film, since I was giving attachment, isn't like very used to holding the phone sturdy. I feel like she was discussing with some other person and the video is quite shaky, but this is the best I got and there is nothing I could do about it. I tried to edit it to give you guys and to make this video as detailed as possible, and this is the best I could come up with. And I feel like this is quite detailed as well. It is very detailed apart from the shaky video here and there. If you focus on what she's doing, you are definitely going to get the hang of it. And another tip is when you are braiding, add the same quantity of extensions throughout. Do not increase it as you go because then it is going to make the braid bigger as you braid. So you want to like maintain the same size of attachment throughout the braid. Do not increase it because sometimes when you braid you are tempted to give the extensions, increase the size a little bit more as you go, but you do not have to do this here. You just have to continue giving the same size to make sure it is not so big. Remember, the point of the extension is just to make the braids last and for the braids to be neater. It is not like an actual Ghana weaving. It is just simple cornrow without simple cornrows with a little bit of extension for that extra neatness. So you can follow her tutorial like inch for inch, and you're going to get exactly this. You're going to get your braids as neat as this. I was really impressed, and I myself, I did learn a thing or two from this video. I did learn a thing or two. As you can see, she is so thorough, guys, and this is why she's my braider. The fact that her hand doesn't hurt, and she's also very thorough. She has been my braider for years, and normally I don't like switching from braider to braider. Yep, she started with my natural hair, braided a couple of times before adding the extension. And you want to make sure you add the tiniest bit of extension, so there's no tension around your edges. Always start with the tiniest bit of extension, then you braid and add it as you go. Remember, the first two strands should be really tiny because you don't want a lot of tension on your edges. Then you increase it a little, and then you maintain it throughout the braids. You do not increase it as you braid, you just maintain the same size of attachment as you braid. So yeah guys, if you have watched up to this point, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. And I know I haven't really been consistent. That is something that is out of my control. I try to show up here as often as I can, even though the views hasn't been encouraging. My SEO is whack. I don't know, sometimes it's just like I feel like giving up. Doing this is just like just doing it, because for the longest time I have been struggling, and I still struggle with monetization. I don't know, it's like YouTube has something against me or what. I don't really know, because a lot of the people I started with have been monetized like years ago, and here I am. I've been on the streets of YouTube for years, and I am still very much struggling to get my content monetized. I have actually been thinking of going like full-time content creator, but with my watch time not being very encouraging and the views, I feel like I will have to put that on hold. And also, I think I am going to, I've been thinking, because a lot has been happening in my life, I was also thinking of like adding vlogs. But then again, I don't want to mix hair content with my vlog, so I was thinking of maybe starting a different channel. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that something you'll be interested in? A day in my life content really does well on YouTube. I don't know, this is me going way out of my comfort zone, because I'm not the type of person to put my life out there. But yeah guys, I have really been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to explore that area. I am going to continue posting on this channel, though. I am going to continue posting on this channel, but the focus will be only on hair related content, hair growth tips, styling tips, and all that good stuff. And the other channel, I think it's just going to be a vlogging channel, a day in my life, exploring my 30s. Yep guys, let me know if you guys are interested in that content. All right, so if you have watched up to this point, I really appreciate you. And I always advise my viewers to watch to the end, because sometimes I answer a lot of questions that you guys might have in the video. And yeah, not that I'm complaining, but it is good you watch to the end, so you avoid asking questions that have already been answered in the video, because then it's just kind of be like redundant. Because you guys, some people don't watch for up to a minute, and they come to the comment section asking questions of questions you already answered in the video. So guys, please do well to watch to the end to pick up the gems that I drop in the video, and also that you don't miss any important step. Like I said, you can follow this tutorial like word for word if you want your braids to look as neat as mine did. And to think this is my this style was done on my 4C hair, and it came out so neat. I mean, my braider eats all the time. So yeah, look at how neat that is. And I feel like the camera angle is not doing justice, but at the end you're going to see. So we are at the front, and we're going, this is her doing the two braids in front, and she did the knotless braids to avoid tension. I feel like anything now, knotless is like the way to go. So this is the other side. I did not film the other side, because then I think you guys already get the picture. she twisted the ends and she added the extensions, because twisting just the one that was there is not going to be enough, as you can see. So she twisted another braiding hair to make sure to cover my natural hair at the back. She was really worried because styling is not her forte, but I assured her and I walked her through, as you see from time to time, with the mirror, trying to direct her on how to get it done. So we twisted some more extensions to cover my natural hair, to make sure the look comes out neat. So this is me just making sure like everything is secured and firm. We added the extension here, and I must say at this point it looked so good. Everybody here was like so impressed with the style, and a lot of people loved it. The compliments I got, oh my god. So this is the finished look. Bye.